Breaking today, weak King Charles is putting the future of the British royal family under threat by making the, and I'm going to be honest about this, insane decision to hand Buckingham Palace to Prince Harry in just a matter of weeks after everything that he's done over the past month, including slamming the king's own judiciary, including deciding that he's going to go ahead with his battle against the British government. This, I'm afraid, folks, is a weakness that Prince William had.
King Charles just offered Prince Harry a room inside Buckingham Palace again, weeks after the same offer was pulled following Harry's attacks on the British judiciary. This is the palace's olive branch, and insiders say it could break the monarchy apart. Sources close to the royal family confirm Harry will return to Britain this September for the WellChild Awards. And this time, he's already accepted the king's invitation to stay at the heart of royal power itself.
Always feared his father would show. And it's not that I don't have sympathy. You know, regular viewers know. Of course, I understand. King Charles is dying. He wants a relationship with his grandchildren. He wants to be seen as the king of forgiveness. But unfortunately, sometimes you have to make the tough calls. You know, like the tough calls that the late Queen Elizabeth II made to strip her favourite son, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, of all of his royal duties. This is madness.
But Meghan's status is still unknown. Will she come? Will Archie and Lilibet? Nobody's saying.
Take you through it. Prince Harry is to return to Britain in weeks, and he will again be offered a room by the King at Buckingham Palace. The olive branch invite comes just weeks after the Duke of Sussex did not stay there on his last visit. But there's a big difference this time. It is understood Harry will be here in September for a string of engagements centred around the annual WellChild Awards. Sources last night, so these sources trust me, Harry himself via Liam Maguire, indicated he will accept the fresh offer to stay at the palace well in advance this time.
Charles is dying. He wants his grandchildren. He wants to be remembered as the king who forgave. But critics inside and outside the palace are asking the same brutal question: at what cost?
But it is not yet known if Meghan, along with Archie and Lily, will come over with him again this time. Oh, great. Oh, goody. So we're going to have the will they, won't they nonsense for them not to come. But in the meantime, let's just put some more pressure on Ravik. God, this is boring. Royal author Robert Johnson said the King's gesture was a positive sign of relations with the Sussexes continuing to get better. Sorry, Jobbo, I love you, but there's nothing positive about this for me. It's not a positive sign. Seriously, who thinks that having Harry and Meghan...
Because just weeks ago, Harry stood against his own father's judiciary. He fought the British government in court. He sat down for a bombshell podcast interview that stunned royal watchers.
Respect this time and be gracious about it. This is a chance perhaps for Harry to show his father he knows how to behave. Again, Ingrid Stewart, lovely woman, establishment mouthpiece for the royal family, huge respect for her. But Ingrid, wake up. I'm sorry, wake up. Harry doesn't know how to behave. Like, what more is it going to take for you to realize he doesn't know how to behave? What more? Like, think on the most recent visit. From the statement about the whitewash and the judiciary to the Joe Marler podcast, he proved he will never know how to behave. A spokesman for the...
And now he's being handed a key to the same palace he humiliated. Royal commentators are calling it dynastic confusion.
Dan, this is just getting absolutely crazy when it comes to Harry and especially Charles. He just comes across as so incredibly weak here, indecisive, and unclear. Because one of the big things I have been talking about so endlessly is that you can have two sides here. There is the personal family side of things where Charles as a father wants to connect with his son. We can all, from a human perspective, understand that. But there's also the dynastic one. And Charles is very unclear here where Harry stands on either side. And I think that's immensely damaging to the monarchy because Harry left. He threw a bag of lit doggy doo-doo on fire when he left at the same time. And so you have this just hugely chaotic figure in Harry. And Charles inviting him in, especially to Buckingham Palace, sort of seen as a seat of royal power, that just, I think, adds to the instability of the crown, which is already, I would argue, somewhat more unstable than it was when Queen Elizabeth was there. So this is not a good decision. I'm sure there is.
Is Harry family, or is he a threat to the crown? Charles hasn't made that clear, and that uncertainty, insiders warn, is exactly what's destabilizing an already fragile monarchy. Remember Andrew? Queen Elizabeth stripped her own favorite son of his royal titles without hesitation. She understood something Charles seems to be forgetting: sentiment cannot come before the survival of the institution. Public polling reportedly shows almost zero appetite in Britain for Harry's return to any position of trust.
Do you not look at the polls which show that actually the monarchy is in peril? And I'm not someone that spreads hate about the British monarchy and wants to cause trouble, but I'm just being very realistic, Brittany, looking at the polls, seeing the lack of support, and understanding that the king is about to go ahead with the decision that, again, let's just be brutal about it, the vast majority of the British public do not want. There is zero public desire, Brittany, in this country for there to be any type of return for Prince Harry. Show me a poll, show me a focus group, show me any type.
Yet Charles is moving forward anyway, and some royal insiders believe he's doing it to send William a message the king still makes the decisions. Then came the moment nobody expected. Meghan's MasterChef Australia appearance dropped, and it became a viral disaster. Cameras caught her face freeze the second Judge Po Ling Yeo was introduced ahead of her. A poker face slip so obvious, producers reportedly couldn't cut around it.
To save her life.
No, and she was called out, and we will come to that moment, Brittany, but just before we do, there was another moment where she really didn't act well, and it's when she tried to do that thing insisting that she didn't want to be called a duchess, right? Just call me Meghan. But it's so obvious that she does want to be called a duchess. I mean, let's just remember for a moment, this is the woman who literally in an apartment in New York City where there's like 2 people, has a staff member working for another rich person introduce her as the Duchess of Sussex. She wants to be called Duchess, okay? But she had to try and pretend she's down with the kids. Watch.
Do we call you Duchess? Oh, call me Meghan. Absolutely. Thank you.
Scenes with Poe were quietly pulled from the final edit entirely, and insiders say it was because of tension nobody could hide. Meghan insisted the crew just call her Meghan, rejecting the Duchess title on camera.
And they're doing it in such a way where Meghan probably didn't pick up on it, but to me it seemed like they were totally trolling her.
Yeah, let's look at this moment, Brittany.
Yes.
She really wasn't happy. Brittany, you wrote that is the exact same poker face that Meghan pulled after tasting Poe's banana bread. And you say this acknowledges that they know.
But sources say off camera, staff have been instructed to use it. The contradiction didn't go unnoticed. Then a moment that left viewers stunned. Asked what she cooks for her own family, Meghan froze. No answer, no dish, just silence from a woman running a cooking branded lifestyle empire.
And potatoes. But what actually shocked me, because can we just remember, this is a woman who has a lifestyle brand, who has a cooking show and is appearing on another cooking show. And when she is asked to choose what she cooks for her family, it's immediately obvious she doesn't because she has no idea how to answer. It's honestly really mortifying, I thought, this.
The kitchen sparked backlash, with critics calling it a forced, cringeworthy publicity stunt designed purely for airtime. So now the palace faces 2 fires at once. A king quietly rebuilding bridges with a son the public doesn't trust, and a duchess whose brand may be unraveling in real time, one viral clip at a time. Is Charles making peace, or making a mistake that could cost the monarchy its future? Let us know what you think below, and subscribe to Celebzova for more of the scandals the palace doesn't want you to see.